Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Tanner Roark gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He will lead this one off today. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
A bouncer up the middle. Fielded by Panic, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Got it second. The right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Striding in, Alex Verdugo. And the pitch. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues. Middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Line drive base hit. Throw to second, but he's in there as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Wow, your outfield is the last line of defense, and when they let you down, it's really costly. 2 runs come around to score, and even though they happen, there's really no excuse for that kind of mistake at this level.
Raphael Devers the next to bat as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. His career line against Roark up until this point. He's a perfect 2 for 2. Comes set with the 0-1. Ground ball right side. Panic is there in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Got it there.
Settling in now, Mitch Moreland, and the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the belt, the pitch.
1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Nope.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Blue Jays coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Eduardo Rodriguez will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Here's Joe Panik. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a ball, 1-0. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Batting second, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Panik aboard here at first with nobody out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. Just 1 for 10 in the series coming in, so we'll look for better results here today. From the stretch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Bradley on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He went deep last night twice. Here comes the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
The 3-0 pitch.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bichette, a 22-year-old. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Rodriguez has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there, and that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Red Sox are out in front, 2-0. So here's Michael Chavis now.
Leading off in the Red Sox.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
The 1-0.
2-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Now the 2-1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 8. The catcher, Christian Vasquez.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gurriel is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 9. The center fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in to hit next it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch in there at the knees. Strike 1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Line hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. Swing, and he pops him up in there. A base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy With a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. They're up 2-0. Here's Randall Grichuk. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter. And it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is a heater in there for a strike. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Up next is Dani Janssen. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball 2.
Two out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
The 1-0. Fisher, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
The 2-1 is strike two swinging.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. One left for Toronto. They trail things here 2-0. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he's certainly capped.
A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. Here now is Raphael Devers.
Raphael Devers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Whoa, that's down.
One out, nobody on. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
2 balls and a strike.
Now, 2-1.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1. Ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Next up for the Red Sox, Mitch Moreland. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 2-1. And there he goes towards second. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. The Red Sox tack on 1 more thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. Boston leads it 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Joe Panic, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Too high, and it's 3-0. Now the pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
1-0 the count. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Benintendi is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. He waits. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Two out with the man at first. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 1-2 delivery.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Stepping up to the plate, Bo Bichette. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-0.
Hey.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
And he fouls this one off. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. A couple of walks, but no damage. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. So stepping in, Michael Chavis as we begin the top of the fourth.
Michael Chavis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball one. Line to the right side, but foul. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. 3-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Fastball well outside. Jackie Bradley Jr. will be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. First offering on its way. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he takes a cold strike 1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Runners off for second. All even now, 2-2. From the stretch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
The 2-0. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Alex Verdugo, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. A 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. As a look, now the pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. The 2-2. This is in the air out to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Boston strands a couple. They lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Rendell Gritcher, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And there's one down now. Into the box, Travis Shaw comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is. All over that one, but a little out in front, foul ball. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. No runs, just one hit, one error thus far for Toronto. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. The pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 in the inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
To the plate now, Dani Janssen, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Hey.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Verdugo's on the move, but it's down as that drops in for a 2-out single. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Stepping in now, Derek Fisher. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. The 2-0.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Joe Panik. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He's set, and the pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in and looking for more, J.D. Martinez. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Panik's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
In now, Raphael Devers. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Right side, but it's well foul.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Here's the 0-2.
1-1. Come on. That was a strike. The count is 1 and 2. Ball that time.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
First offering on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
A runner on first with 2 away.
He's going.
He's running. In there, now the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
I like the decision to steal right there, and it worked out. With 2 outs, there's not a lot to lose if you get caught, but if you get there successfully, all of a sudden you're just a single to the outfield from pushing a run across.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the fifth after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Trent Thornton is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Into the box now, Michael Chavis. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss, 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Very high, 2-1. Thornton, a native Pennsylvanian. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Christian Vasquez would be next. The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Red Sox 4, the Jays nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've earned 5 walks in the game, and he said that's not only leading to a lot of run-scoring opportunities, but it's also forcing the pitching on the other side to work a lot harder and throw more pitches than they want to.
Thank you, Heidi. Marcus Walden is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Stepping in for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and that'll get down for a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Now batting, Gurriel.
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. And that misses 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's 1st and 2nd with nobody out.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. First pitch on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
None out, runners at 1st and 2nd. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Standing in now, Bo Bichette. In the dirt here. Oh, he'll make it back to 2nd, but that had danger written all over it. Runners are at 1st and 2nd with 1 away. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
1st and 2nd now, 1 man out. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. All set for the start of the inning. Ready once again, Christian Vasquez. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Striding into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fielded by Panic. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. 2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Panic is there. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox. They lead it 4-0. Into the box now, Travis Shaw. No hits to this point.
The first baseman, Raphael.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Devers has it, and there's 1 away. Now to the plate, Dani Janssen. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Popped him up. Bogarts into shallow left. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. So striding in, Derek Fisher. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Fouled away. Here it comes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
Standing in, Joe Panic. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock through the right side.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
The batter, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
To the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh and 1, here it comes. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. Sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Stepping in, Alex Verdugo. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
The right fielder, number 99.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Verdugo.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. But just fouls as he just misses extra bases. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. And this is foul tipped as he stays alive here. But meanwhile, that ball came right back at our home plate umpire, and he may need some attention at this moment. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
3-2, full count. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Again, a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Hit back toward the mound and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's your set it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap.
He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Xander Bogaerts comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
At the plate now, Raphael Devers. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox leave 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Ryan Brazier will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Ryan Brazier.
Last half of the 7th here. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
The designated hitter.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
In now, Bo Bichette, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
1-2.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Bo Bichette becomes out number 2 this inning. Into the box now, Randall Grichuk as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Just missing here, 2-0. That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. 2-2, here it is. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. So coming to the plate, Mitch Moreland. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Mitch Moreland.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-1. Two and two. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Michael Chavis, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. One out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he misses 2-1. Ball three.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball four.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Now in the box, Christian Vasquez. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First offering on its way. And that's in there for a strike. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are two away now.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
So here now is Jackie Bradley as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Bradley waits on the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Count even at 2-2. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Line towards center field. Fisher will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for the Red Sox, but they lead it 4-1. Josh Taylor will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Josh Taylor.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Stepping in, Travis Shaw. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a curveball drops in there for strike one.
Like that pitch there. Lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
0-2 to Travis Shaw.
After two great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first three pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
At the plate, Dani Janssen, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
In there, and it's even at 1. Taylor, a 6'5" left-hander. He's a second-year big leaguer. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here it comes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
To the plate now, Derek Fisher, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. One pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They trail it 4-1. Justin Miller enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Justin Miller.
Stepping up now, Andrew Benintendi. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Andrew Benintendi.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Oh, 0-2 the count to Benintendi. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
So now to the plate, Alex Verdugo. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Popped him up. Guerrero onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. He homered back in the third inning in this one. First pitch on its way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Brandon Workman enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 44, Brandon Workman.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Joe Panic. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2-2.
Pitch on the way. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. The 2-2 one more time.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bogarts to his left. He's there. And that's out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
At the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Boston Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Marcus Walden claims the win out of the pen, his first. Brandon Workman closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.